Hello and welcome to this year's 2020 Virtual Gala. When I think of the gala, not only do I think about helping all the youth that get to come to the Kansas Learning Center for Health, but I also think about wonderful food and awesome drinks. And this year we're kind of lucky because we get to enjoy those drinks from the comfort of our own home. So grab those comfy pants and get that sweater weather on and let's get started. The very first thing I want to talk about is a lot of times when you're having a drink, you just want the kind of a fun little cup. And any glass you use is appropriate. Sometimes you like to use a fishbowl or a cocktail glass or even just a mason jar. You can do so much with that. When I think of fall, I don't always think about pumpkin spice, but I also think of apples and apple pie, right? So we're gonna make our own homemade apple pie vodka. And this is great for something that can sit on your counter for decoration and for you to be able to use all the way through October and November in those fall months. I'm gonna use just a mason jar, and this is so simple. All you're gonna need is apples, and apples right now are in season, so they're really, really cheap. You can use any type of apples. There's green apples, there's Granny Smith, and right now, Honey Crisps are so delicious. So I have a bunch of Honey Crisp apples, and you're just gonna put those in your mason jar. I cut up an entire apple. You can use all of it or just some of it. And then you're going to get some cinnamon sticks. These are just things I have around the house, which is kind of nice. So if you don't have cinnamon sticks and you just want to throw some cinnamon in there, that's fine. Now this is the easy part. Any type of vodka. It doesn't have to be an expensive vodka because this is actually going to sit for anywhere from 48 hours to a couple months. So I'm just gonna pour this into my mason jar and try to get it as full as you can. Perfect. You're going to put the lid on top of that. And it doesn't have to be sealed or anything. Just give it a little bit of a shake, and then you're gonna stick this in your refrigerator for about 48 hours, or if you wanna stick it in a cupboard or on your counter, it can sit there for several weeks. Now after 48 hours, we are ready to make our apple pie vodka. Now you're going to need some simple syrup, and you can buy simple syrup at the store, but I really suggest that you make it at home because it's ridiculously easy. And all you're gonna need is some filtered water and some granulated sugar. Now we all know sugar is not very good for you, so if you want to substitute something like Swerve, that's a little bit better for you. But you're only gonna need 1.5 cups of sugar for the Swerve, and you're going to need 1 cup of filtered water, and you're going to put this in a saucepan on your stove and heat it up. You don't want it to boil. Once you do that, you let it cool, and you can put it in a mason jar. I made this a couple days ago, and this can last for over a month. And it's great, and not just alcoholic beverages, but also non-alcoholic. Let's get started. Now with this apple pie vodka, you can make so many different drinks with it. You can just pour this over ice and enjoy, or you can put it in any type of drink like apple cider, warm apple cider, or even hot chocolate. But today we are going to make a fall margarita with it. Now, this fall margarita is gonna have some pear in it, and pears are a powerhouse fruit packing fiber, vitamins, and beneficial plant compounds. These nutrients are thought to fight inflammation, promote gut and heart health, and protect against certain diseases, and even aid in weight loss. Now remember, you don't have to put alcohol to make these beverages absolutely delicious. I a lot of times like to use just a sparkling apple cider, or you can substitute with some ginger ale. And if you don't have just regular apple cider, there is absolutely nothing wrong with just using what you have around the house, like possibly just apple juice. And remember, apples right now are in season and they are so good for you. Not only are they good for your body and helping with antioxidants and being able to fight viruses and whatnot, but do you know they are also really good for your teeth? Every time you bite into an apple, it also can clean your teeth. So enjoy the fruits of fall.